So customer obsession, I know that's one of your values. We're customer obsessed too, and we have a complaints department, and we get so chuffed when we get a complaint, because sometimes you get quite aggressive complaints as well, and you realize that because they're so aggressive, there's a chance they could become your biggest fan if you play this relationship right, because they're so animated. And this was a guy called Drew. He wrote to us, and he said he broke his arm. So I was like, oh, here we go. What happened? And he said, well, he was drunk. He was in a swimming pool party, and he was stood on a beach ball, and he got the record for standing on it, but he face planted the bottom of the pool and broke the arm on his glasses, and he demanded a new arm. So we sent him a new arm, and then 24 hours later, Drew has fixed his glasses. So not only has he got this record for standing on a beach ball, but he's also fixed his glasses, and he just feels so manly and brilliant, right? And so Drew, what an awesome story. So whenever we get a customer complaint, most brands hate that. We love it because it's an opportunity to learn something and find out what went wrong and can we make it better and can we help Drew become a better person. And Drew's awesome. And I tell you what, when you get tired, and we're all tired because the world's tough at the moment, there's a lot going on, you often forget the simplest things, like I said. And so customers are always giving you signals. You just got to be able to just turn off your own problems and listen to them. And you do what you do because you want to make your customers' lives better. That's what it is. I want to make Harry's world better. You do what you do. So sometimes you just got to stop and actually listen to what's going on.
So my dad says to me all the time that he reckons that you can lead from any age. So our first employee was quite young, and I was also quite young. So I got to interview him. He was very tall, so I had to stand on a milk crate, if you can see that down there, and I still couldn't reach his height. But the reason why my dad let me interview him is because I am closer to him in age than my dad is closer to him in age. So, yeah, I had a few notes down.
You hired him because he played computer games, didn't you? Not because of his skill.
Trying to avoid that.
You like Minecraft, and he came in going, Dad, he's hired, he plays Minecraft. So I had to re-interview him. But I'd say radical transparency. We fail so much, most people would hide that in this Instagram perfect world. We use that as our story. And so we talked about making the glasses I'm wearing today, we just couldn't get it to close up. No matter what we tried, we had half a pair of glasses. And, you know, no one has worn a monocle. You don't even know what a monocle is, but it's probably from the 18th century, and it's a little eyepiece. We don't do that. So the moment we did break it, and we did make it, and we made a complete frame, that's a good moment. And we went out, and we basically were vulnerable. We were honest. I remember once sending an email out to our database saying, I've had the worst week. It's a 3 out of 10. And this customer emailed us and said, I have a holiday house in the Central Coast. I'm going to drop the keys off by courier, and you're going to go with your family for a weekend and relax. How awesome is that? So we did that. We went and we sat there in the Central Coast. Do you remember that house we used to go to in the Central Coast? That's a customer, because we were vulnerable, we were honest, we were having a hard time. That sometimes we don't do that in business. None of us ever do that.